Good morning. So, if you're coming in, give me a hello. If you're on replay, drop a replay. So what worked before isn't working now. And this came up the other day, every time that we speak to people who we might be able to help, whether they've watched one of our free seminars, like the self-sabotage seminar, which if you want to watch, comment below. And they mention maybe, why they're struggling, what worked before isn't working now, so losing faith. And not sure what to do now. Is it my metabolism? And I want to touch on a variety of reasons why what worked before isn't working out. Number one is that maybe we are actually just a smaller human being now. And what I mean by that is if we are lighter, we actually require less calories. So whether we've stopped exercising, we've lost some muscle mass, whether we've lost some weight because of the diet we've been doing and it was working, but now it's not. And if we have no idea of calories, if we have no idea of we're not considering how much we're having, where we're just eating healthily, we could just be eating the same number of calories, which was a deficit when our weight was up here. But now that we're this weight, we're now just at maintenance. We've now hit our maintenance, our new weight, which is still good, by the way. It's a great piece of data to actually know. But that could be a reason, so we might need to change something there. Number two, it could be that we're actually compensating more than we think with our exercise. So let's say we've added in some exercise, which is great, by the way, joint health, bone health. You think about osteoporosis, all the health risk, cardiovascular risk, mental health. But are we overcompensating? And I was thinking about this a few times. Sometimes when we train really hard, our perception of how many calories we've burned is totally off. Like I trained this morning and I'm like, oh, that was a hard workout. I found it tough and I'm like, what? 200 calories? You gotta be kidding me. That's like an apple, an apple and a pear. But we can often overcompensate and go, I need to fuel for these workouts, I need to recover for these workouts. And then we end up overshooting with the calories. And actually, if our main goal is fat loss, is this actually impacting our goals right now? And that's something to consider. And on there, number three, and this one, similar to the sabotage and seminar that we did on Wednesday, we put the past on a pedestal and sometimes we forget how consistent perhaps we were and how long we did the thing before for. When we start anything, we sometimes start it with not perfection, but a little bit more consistency than maybe 3 weeks in. And then we think it stopped working. But actually, if we look back, if you go back to do exactly what you did on week one, it might be that you were, that odd little biscuit, 2 little biscuits there, weren't quite there. So actually, the only thing we need to do, just go back to what you did on week one. And that would be my go-to strategy for that. So I hope that helps. Any questions, let me know. Have an awesome Saturday about to start. Morning sessions, and I will see you soon.